here. Good morning.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. God is good all the time.
And his patrons are taking up the parking spaces today.
She God, he God.
Whoever.
All of them are amazing.
Good morning.
Good morning, y'all.
Brunch bitches.
I know. I'm Anissa Yvonne.
I'm Cousin Nickel as always.
Hey, she's everybody's cousin.
Favorite cousin.
Everybody's favorite cousin. Cousin Cornbread will say he's the favorite, but I say it's you. You prettier.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry, Cousin Cornbread. Cousin Nickel's prettier.
We love you.
But we're here and we're back in the house, and we have some people who are revisiting the Brunch Bitches table, and I love it.
Yes.
We have Marcia McCall, who is the creator of Bubbles and Bourbon. I'm saying it in the correct order. And she has several events coming up, so she's returning guest bartender. Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you.
Marcia got up early to come in here and get us tipsy early.
In the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we on your live?
No, I'm just recording.
You're just recording? We'll wave to the recorder. And then we have our other returning guest, one of our people who is he's one of our favorites.
Yeah.
He's one of our favorites. Your whole clique, whole clique is our favorites. Your gang, your squad is one of our favorites. We call him the avocado poppy, Montez Brenard.
Yes.
Fresh off his new EP, East Dakota. Of course, we're going to talk about the music. Mm-hmm. Of course, we're going to put up some lyrics. You know how we do. You know that we're going to get into it. We're going to do it all. But why don't we give you a minute to sip your drink, take a breather, and why don't we play a song from your EP? Okay. Trump, your pick. Welcome back, Trump.
Welcome back.
Cheers. Woo!
Welcome back, Trump.
Not that Trump had gone anywhere, but he hadn't been behind the scenes of the Brunch Bitches.
Thank you.
I spent the day, I spent the night alone. Feel like a week, feel like a month, feel like a year you been gone. I spent the day, I spent the night alone. Feel like a week, feel like a month, feel like a year you been gone. I spent the day, I spent the night alone. Feel like a week, feel like a month, feel like a year you been gone. I spent the day, I spent the night alone. Feel like a week, feel like a month, feel like a year you been gone. I spent the day, you spent the night. Had a little fight, then we made love. Yeah, I made love to you, baby we don't fuck. I just wanna match with you, we don't need no drugs. Wanna wash your back for you, I'ma clean your butt. You can clean me up, I'ma cut your food for you. You want me to marry you, I'ma find my tux. I don't wanna rush, but I am in love with you. If I felt like this, I'ma take this risk. Let me put it like this, I'ma take this ride with you. I'ma take this trip, I've been thinking about down with you. I ain't thinking about sis, baby I'm just fine with you. I spent the day, I spent the night alone. Feel like a week, feel like a month, feel like a year you been gone. I spent the day, I spent the night alone. Feel like a week, feel like a month, feel like a year you been gone. I spent the day, I spent the night alone. Feel like a week, feel like a month, feel like a year you been gone. I spent the day, I spent the night alone. Feel like a week, feel like a month, feel like a year you been gone.
You know what I mean? So that's why we're talking off air. You need a thrifting partner.
Yeah, definitely.
But welcome back.
Juan is my thrifting partner though.
Okay.
We usually go together if I'm not by myself. But
got you.
When I'm in Virginia, a lot of times I'm by myself.
So you go by yourself, yeah. I do it if I have to. Yeah, I'll go. But
it's a lot more fun with a thrifting buddy.
Is.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted.
I'm addicted too. I try on clothes in the aisle.
I guess I do too. Yeah.
I'll wear like some yoga shorts and just put stuff on. Yeah. And people be like, oh, she's doing it. And then I see other people start doing
Yeah,
it.
sometimes there's no fitting rooms open.
I don't care.
You gotta
though.
get down.
I don't even want to go in the fitting room. I'm doing it right there. I'll take my shoes off.
Sometimes the fitting rooms be real creepy. Like
They be real creepy. I had a
Too
lady try to
small
pick
or-
up my shoes one time. I said, this damn lady, she was a foreigner too. I don't know what her
thought she was
nationality.
coming up.
She thought she was. I said, ma'am. And she was looking. I said, those are my shoes. I'm like, I hold up my foot. And she was like, oh, no, you knew it was. My mother told me she knew.
Yeah, she did. She tried to come up.
I said, if she don't put my damn Jeffrey Campbell's down, my $164 shoe. I was like, So, Evolve Body Butter, you recycled your jar and you brought it back.
You
That is a
cleaned that out,
beautiful
too.
thing. Yes, but that's what you're supposed to do. That's the point of it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I don't put the labels on the jar. I want you to be able to, repurpose them, use them for what you want to use it for. And I cannot say that I am doing this with love if I am not being true to what I know and learn and, following through with my knowledge. And recycling is a big deal. And
Definitely.
glass is important. That we need to get rid of this overuse of plastic,
Definitely.
So thank you for recycling. So I will have this ready for the next time I see you.
Okay.
And I will do you want the same thing or would you like to try something new?
I'll try something new. I like the other one though, but I'll try something new.
Okay. I'm going to do him the Ancestors blend.
Oh, he gonna love that.
Be prepared. It's going to change your life.
Yeah.
No, I'm not just saying that.
Oh, let's get it.
It's going to change your life. Yeah. Definitely. But we're here.
Yes,
So
we are.
we're going to talk about the music and all of that, but we're not going to jump right in. So we just played, what song of yours did we just play?
Via Al Serio 5.
So I know Alcerio to be like a province in Italy. And is that, is there a
So
connection?
That's an address to that's the address to the hotel where I met my last girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'm like, Alcerio.
Cause you got a song in your heart on this EP. You get your
Cousin
singer-
Nickel, when she listened to the EP, she said that. She said, Montez has a song in his heart on this EP.
Yeah, he does.
She said, I like it. She said, I like it.
Definitely.
So you did one of my favorite campaigns, which I did not know. One of my favorite black designers, Pyre Moss. I saw some photos from that. Can we pull those up, Trump? Pyre Moss.
Oh, this is good too. I got to. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Who is that on the shirt?
That's his dad.
That's his
Yeah,
dad.
Kirby. So Kirby John Raymond is the designer's name. That's his father. And then Pierre Moss. That's his mom's name. His mom passed.
Oh, Pyre Moss. I love them. I actually have a couple of pieces.
Oh, yeah,
I
man.
love them. And I know they did it. Yes. This
That's-
is, first of all,
Yo.
this picture is beautiful. It gave me butterflies
That
when I saw
one
this.
is one that made my mom like take me serious about it.
Really? This one?
Yeah, that
Would
one.
you
All
hold
the
this
pictures.
beautiful
Yeah,
woman
that
of
one.
color? When I saw this picture, though, it made me feel warm and fuzzy, and it just felt like
It felt real.
it felt like love. And like, this is, if you had to describe what love looked like, taste like, smelt like, and like, this made me think this is what love looks like, even though I know it's a campaign, but you're acting in this. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you love black women and you thought that this was a beautiful experience and that this person was a beautiful spirit that was in this photo with
Yep,
you.
I'm going with that one.
Okay.
All right.
No, I mean, because it doesn't mean that, you know what I mean? Like,
Y'all was in love.
Yeah.
right, exactly. It doesn't mean that. It means that you love life and the experience and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was gorgeous and I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, Cousin Nickel, why you tell me about my bang
I wasn't looking
on
at you.
camera?
I was looking at my
Look,
face, girl.
oh, I'm sorry. He is beautiful
Yeah, he
and
is.
his garbs are beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I got a good story though about Pierre Moss.
Please tell
so,
me.
Like, all right, so I did his first 2 shows.
Okay.
For this series, it's a series
You
of
walked?
3 shows. Yeah. I walked
Beautiful.
the first 2 shows. This third one, I told him like I didn't want to walk. I wanted to experience it, like fully experience it in the audience, like get to watch, submerge myself. in it.
Yes.
So I went out there, but they still wanted me to walk. I went out there. I was thinking I was gonna walk, but like some complication happened between them and my agency, so I didn't end up walking. But it was cool because I wanted to watch it.
You wanted to watch,
and I got
yeah.
to watch. So the last show I was there in the crowd.
Nice.
was
How
beautiful.
was it? It was.
So the very last show that he did,
the
yeah,
one
because I
he did.
saw it. Yeah.
King's Theater. Yeah,
Beautiful. And that was a great show,
great
by
show.
the way.
The choir got bigger.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, he's come a ways, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember he did the Reebok campaign. and I wanted a pair of the Reeboks, and they were sold everywhere, sold out. And like his prices are not super crazy like a Gucci or, you know what I mean? I mean, they're not cheap.
Yeah, but
you know,
pay for quality though.
You pay, I mean, and you pay for this fabulous, you know. But I went to get them and gone, like everywhere, online, everywhere, done.
I looked at Warren feed just now because he got a pair of them.
Let me see.
He don't got them on right now.
Oh, you don't got them on. Oh, you don't got them on. Oh, the pair of mine. Yeah, I went to get them and they were sold out. Yeah. You know, and I was like, oh no. But you know, that let me know to stay on it and jump when the iron's hot.
You usually can find a pair.
I normally can find a pair because of my size. So I'm like a 6.5.
For them to be sold out,
7 is stretching it for me. But I'll do a 7 if I'm really pressed. If I'm like, I got some Balenciagas that's a 7 and they're too big and it feels like you walking with ankle weights on.
You don't stuff them with nothing?
No, I just flop out of them. I just flop out of them. I wear them.
That's old school.
It is old school. I don't stuff them. I just be flopping. First of all, they already heavy. So who made the song? What's his name? Black from Atlanta made the song. In a line, he said it's like wearing Balenciagas, learning how to walk again.
I forgot who.
And that was Black.
Oh, wow.
He said that, and I was like, that's true, because you feel like a baby.
It's it's a certain model. I forget what it's like. They big.
They're real big.
They got the numbers on the front.
On the front, yes.
Oh yeah.
They're huge.
I can see you having to like get used to walking in them.
Yeah, it's like having ankles on. I didn't know that when I first wore them. I tripped up at the full day. I kept tripping. It's a huge shoe, and I was like,
that's interesting. I never tried them on, but I could see.
Yeah. So it was like when I first started wearing heels when I was younger. It was
they
like,
give you a couple inches and make you tall.
Yeah, you lose your cool points when you first start wearing them.
You got to wear them in the house for a little bit.
Yeah, you got to walk around the house like, you know.
For real.
But we're back, and we played your song, and I like that song. And like I said, when I saw the title, I was like, I know that to be a place in Italy, but I don't know what he meant by it. So you meant that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah. So are you ready to talk about lyrics?
Yeah, let's
go. Let's talk about lyrics. So Trump, let's pull up that the Via Alcerio 5. There we go. You say I'm gonna wash your back for you. I'm gonna clean your butt. Okay. You can clean me up. I'm gonna cut your food for you. You want me to marry you. Is this accurate?
Only line that's not is food, but I mean technically.
What did you say?
Fruit.
Yeah. Got you. Okay. You gonna wash her butt?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I want somebody to wash my butt. I'm just saying.
Shit.
I be lazy in the shower anyway, but was that literal?
Yeah. I did all those things.
All right.
Are you saying that you want to be with her till she's an old woman, or you just you'll do that for her now?
Yeah, I did now.
You wash butts and backs and everything. Do you shave vaginas? Would you wax and shave them for her?
I mean, I would, but I don't think I'm as good as she would be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Ask her if she needs help.
I would.
Yeah. Volunteer the help. Yeah. Ask her if she needs help. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Even if you just have a little bit, it's still work. It's a big job. We gotta go. We gotta do a lot for you guys.
No, I understand.
It's a big job. So help her out. Help her out.
Yeah, she might miss a spot or two.
Yeah. When I'm no longer single, guys, help me out. Whoever my guy is, you gotta help me out down there, because I've gotten to the point where I've just gotten a bit over it. I mean, even going to get waxing, it's a lot of work. Like, and I only like old ladies. I like old ladies because you got to like bend over, and then you got to have your butt in the air because she has to get like everything.
Yeah, it's a whole process. It's deep.
Yeah, so I want somebody that reminds me of my mother.
It's deep.
We do a lot.
Yes, it's very deep.
We carry the babies. We have the babies. Then we bend over with our asses in the air and wax them. And rip
a hot wax strip off your ass.
And we get a hot wax strip ripped off our ass.
Wow.
Okay.
Deep.
Yes. So womanhood is a pretty.
I'm gonna have to wax something so I can relate a little bit.
Woo! Please do, and have us there so we can be in the room,
or at least videotape
and record this.
Yes, please.
Waxing with the brunch bitches.
Yes.
Listen, we'll be there, and get an old lady. I like old ladies. Look, I just like it to feel very homey and comfortable.
They get into it though. They make sure
and they do a good
right.
job, and they're not squeamish.
Yeah,
they be like they all a little too touchy, like your grandmothers and you. I be like, oh, okay, all right. Okay. All right, Miss Kim. Thank you. All right. It was a little much. You were a little personal.
But she got it though.
She got it.
Yeah,
She did a
right.
fabulous job.
You're right.
I was like,
Smooth as a
ooh,
baby's
I want
ass.
to fuck myself. I was like, yum.
Wow.
It was yummy. I did the
sugar?
The sugar. Yes. Have you done the sugar before? You heard about it?
I heard about it.
No, it's really good. Then let me tell ladies, let me give y'all a tip. So if you do the sugar wax, right? Afterwards, come to Evolve Body, but I'll give you your stuff. But rub some coconut oil, moisturize down there with some coconut oil, pure organic food grade coconut oil, and then hand it to your man on a platter.
Oh.
He called it a coochie pop after it was done. Swear to
Oh,
God,
not a
true
coochie
story.
pop.
Where's the bell? True fucking story. Till today, he calls it coochie pop. Shout out to Brian David. He calls it coochie pop.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Coochie pop
No,
all
he was
day.
like, what the hell?
You rather up it than a downer sometimes.
Rather up it than a down. Ladies,
Shit.
ladies, turn your vagina into coochie pop. And I say food grade organic coconut oil because we're so susceptible to a lot of stuff. So keep it clean and
Yep.
So that's the trick. So guys, the lesson that you take from here is help your lady with her wax or shaving job.
Yes.
Offer the help. She may not want it. Like I don't want help in the kitchen. Like if I'm cooking, I'm one of those old fashioned. Like no, stay out. Don't come in the kitchen. Some women like that. I don't, but I will take help down there. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always nice.
Yeah. Carry the groceries and help me wax the coochie pop.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on.
Lesson 1.
Lesson 1. I'm saying these are jewels.
Yeah, they are.
It's jewels. So let's talk about the next song. Trump, can we pull up more lyrics? Black Man. Okay, so this was like a big run-on sentence song. So let's start it off. So now we're gonna definitely have to play this one as well. So this song is titled "Black Man" off the EP East Dakota, and the hook goes, "I've been fucked up, I've been down bad, and I got back up when it got up bad. I ain't changed up, I just made you mad, but to sum it up, I'm a black man."
Yeah.
Bow, that's the song, okay? So everybody know, we tell y'all all the time, we actually listen, and we combing through it. So, Trump, you took the lyrics.
Okay,
We're
here
not
we go.
done. So, in this verse, so you got to break it down for us.
Okay.
So you said, "I'm the only one that's playing fair. I put the GP in PG County. God play, wine and crackers in the hallway, holy oil in the bedroom, fitting to pull a lever, get some leg room." What does that mean?
No, okay, so
I might have got some of it wrong.
Yeah.
no, okay, so wine and crackers in the hallway. I mean, that's just, what I'm saying, that's painting the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Giving it
Holy
that,
Communion,
Yeah,
like-
give that vibe. Then when I say the holy oil, it's just coconut oil.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Sometimes I like to get rubbed down and stuff like that.
Yes, coochie
You know what I'm
pop.
saying?
Yes.
Shout out to the coochie pop. And then finna pull a lever, get some leg room. That's just like in the car. That's why
Yeah.
the next one I say I got all this freaking rider miles.
Oh, okay. And so you said, "I got all these freaking rider miles. I done walked about 1,000 blocks, 12,000 just to be exact. And if you ain't see us, we was in the back." So here's, so the lyrics in the song, I picked this song because I like, a lot of the lyrics. So then you said, "Used to walk up top, we was stealing snacks. Just the other day, I gave that money back." You said, "Here you go." And the song's an ad lib where he says, "Here you go." And then you say, "That's your hood, gotta treat it good. Be the Nipsey Hussle of your neighborhood." And you said, "Nigga."
Yeah. So when
So did I get that right?
mostly one on I got all these frequent rider miles. Like you know,
right.
like frequent flyer miles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
we
right,
know.
right.
Yeah,
So
that's what we
I just
figured.
made it a little bit more a little less bougie, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Oh, you
I
said
catch the-
frequent, not
yeah.
frickin'.
I catch the bus a lot.
Okay,
You know
so
what
no,
I'm
I
saying?
get it. I get it. So
And
yeah.
I said I done walked about 1,000 blocks, 12,000 just to be exact. That's what me and Sweezo from. That's what our neighborhood called.
Okay.
12,000. Yeah. So used to walk up top. We was stealing snacks. That's a fact. That's true.
Okay.
So after that, I gave that money back. Went back in there. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, like, you know what I'm saying? I was young. I did some shit.
right.
Yeah, we get it. get it. We get it.
Yeah, here you go.
Right.
Gotta treat it good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So look, we were close. We were kind of close.
No, super close.
We
It's
were
like
close.
97%.
Okay. There we go.
It's still an A. I like it.
Yeah, I'll still take an A. So can we play Black Man Trump? And then we'll take a break, get these guys some drinks. And do we have another mic? Can we set up a mic and bring Sweezo over?
Yeah, it's one more down there.
Okay. I want people to see these cool ass motherfucking glasses. The AM hater blocker. Okay.
On they motherfucking ass.
Oh, exactly. On their ass.
Black man, black man. I've been fucked up, I've been down bad, and I got back up, went and got a bag. I ain't changed up, I just made you mad, but to sum it up, I'm a black man. I've been fucked up, I've been down bad, and I got back up, went and got a bag. I ain't changed up, I just made you mad, but to sum it up, I'm a black man. I'm a entrepreneur and shit. Ain't nothing cool on my wrist. I keep the jewels in my brain. Poppy the jeweler, avocados in the cooler. Hey, we gon' have us a picnic. Yeah, I fit the pants if I pin it. I fit the bands with a belt. I got the D in the I and the Y. I think I should just do it myself. I'ma do that with my friends. We gon' do this for the county. Can't believe that's where they found me. I'm the only one that's playing fair. I put the GP in PG County. God play. Wine and crackers in the hallway. Holy oil in the bedroom. Finna pull a lever, get some leg room in it. I got all these freaking rider miles. I done walked about 1,000 blocks. 12,000 just to be exact. And if you ain't see us, we was in the back. Used to walk up top, we was stealing snacks. Just the other day, I gave that money back. Here you go. That's your hood, you gotta treat it good. Be the Nipsey Hustle of your neighborhood, nigga. Don't live nip, nigga. I'm a black man. I'm a black man. I've been fucked up. I've been down bad. And I got back up. Went and got a bag. I ain't changed up. I just made you mad. But to sum it up, I'm a black man. I've been fucked up. I've been down bad. And I got back up. Went and got a bag. I ain't changed up. I just made you mad, but to sum it up, I'm a black man. Hey, close that door. If only you could see the tears on my face when the doors close. I just wanna be here for my mom, no. I'm the only child, but I feel like I got some blood brothers. It's like they hating just to try to take the love from us. I don't got no patience for this shit the way I used to. I don't even care if I'm the best no more. I don't even care if I'm up next no more. I don't really care. Just wanna free myself. I just want some friends that's gonna love me to death. I just wanna help, don't wanna hurt no one else. I just wanna be free. I just wanna free myself. I just want some friends that's gonna love me to death. I just wanna help, don't wanna hurt no one else. I just wanna be free. Come here.
Tequila, guys.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, shout out to Marcia McCall, creator of Bubbles and Bourbon.
Yes, indeed.
She is in here bartending for us today. Marcia, what's your event that's coming up?
So I don't have an event yet, but I was nominated as wine educator for Black Girls Wine.
Oh, she was nominated as wine educator for Black Girls Wine.
Wow, that's fire.
Black Girls Wine. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Society and a platform where it gives us a voice where, Black people do drink wine. Women drink wine. We're educated. I'm
Exactly.
educated.
Exactly.
So,
And we
last
buy
chance
good
to vote is
bottles.
tomorrow is the last chance to vote. So to go to blackgirlswine.com/awards. Vote for me, Marcia.
I'll vote for you from
McCall.
another URL.
Vote Austin. Vote every day.
I'll
Not
go
the
vote
same.
for you
Thank
from another
you.
because it won't allow you, don't think, to vote from the same
No.
URL. So
I know y'all got multiple email accounts.
I do.
Yes,
I
yes.
got businesses and stuff. So
Bubbles
yeah.
and Bourbon for Wine Educator, y'all.
Nah, yeah,
you gotta
wait, I'ma
Thank
vote.
you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Marcia.
Welcome.
Yes.
Cheers.
We got people that joined the table. What's up, y'all?
Hello.
Yes, sir. In the building. So, hey, Sweezo.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm definitely good.
Your hater blockers are amazing.
Thank you.
I need to borrow those. Hey, Juan. Got the Sweezo Land shirt on. Y'all always look beautiful.
Thank you.
Y'all the beautifulest.
Yes,
I
y'all
love it. Y'all always look beautiful.
we just supporting young ambition,
Yes.
black excellence.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds all
We're
right.
the mecca of black excellence.
Yes.
I like it.
On top of black excellence.
Exactly.
Layers and layers of it.
I like
Y'all
it.
know what? I've been having these fabulous conversations with people young, with people a little more mature, with people older. And my son was telling me yesterday, I picked him up from a party. And I was like, how do you know the couple of kids that you were talking to? He said, well, I have a friend selection. He said, I have a way of selecting my friend. I said, really? So I said, well, how do you go about this? So he said, well, you have conversation, you kind of get to know them, you observe, you watch how they move. And he
Okay.
said, if I'm not comfortable with how they move, I don't mess with them.
Okay.
I said, but wait a minute. Wait. Let's take a moment of silence. It's grown niggas.
I was about to say.
That ain't
It's
peeped
grown
that yet.
niggas that
We don't get that
don't
concept.
that don't even get that concept. He also came to me. This is last year, and he
G
was
has also been here before.
he's been here before, and
Yeah.
he was really down, and I was getting concerned, because I know that during the pubescent years, depression hits hard, and so I was getting concerned. I was like, "What's going on?" And I'm thinking it's something in school. I'm thinking it's a girl. I'm like giving him drug tests. Like, you doing drug? Like, I really gave him a drug test. It was all clean, by the way, but he was appalled.
Was it a CVS drug test?
It was not CVS brand, but I bought it in CVS. Yes.
Yeah, nah. I did. I had to go
I had
through
to take
that.
one too. Yeah.
Oh, y'all parents did that too?
Yeah.
Mine too.
Y'all parents,
Yeah.
shout out to good parents.
But I ain't give a fuck.
Well, he does give a fuck. He
Nah.
does. But you know what I mean? The thing, he was actually appalled by it. Because he
I
was
get it.
like,
Me too.
He was like, how dare you?
Yeah. I told my mom, I said, when this come back clean, I want $20.
No, here's what I told him. It's my duty and my job to advocate for you in every way possible.
That's true.
That
That's
is my
good.
duty
Yeah.
as your parent to advocate for you. And not only to advocate for you, but to lead by example. You know what I mean? So I have to make sure that he's right in order to be able to get out of my house and be all right when
right.
it's
You
time.
want to know something crazy? My mom didn't give me the test. Her boyfriend gave me the
Oh,
test.
fuck
at the time.
no.
But listen, she was with it. But later down the line, he used to smoke crack.
See, that's
I'm
that's
smoking
some-
weed. You smoking
Right.
crack.
That's some crazy.
Right.
It's
That
like-
should have gave your
Well,
ass the test. That should have gave your ass the test.
Well, let me say this.
Shit.
Let me say
You fucking
this.
with me.
Even if my son's father was not in the picture, I'm not allowing another man who's not his biological father to do such a. That's a heavy task. That's about trust. That's about opening a world up to some other things that I wouldn't allow that. Now, that's me personally. When I've gotten into relationships, which is very rare and far between, that I bring anybody prancing through my home. But I always let a nigga know my son don't need a daddy. We're not looking for that. I mean, always good role models and examples. But you know, he's been conceived and brought into this world. He don't need no daddy.
Shout out to the sons that don't need no daddy.
Don't need no daddy. But always male positive role models.
Yeah.
Always a man to dap you up, hug you, tell you good, I love you. That's different. He don't have to be your dad. He could be your uncle. He could be a mentor. He could be whomever.
Sometimes that goes longer though. Like it sticks with you longer.
It sticks with you, you know, better.
Because like sometimes when people that's not in your family
It's like, you didn't have to
embrace
do
you,
that for me.
yeah, you ain't have to do that.
You didn't have to do that,
Because
exactly.
you know, a lot of parents, they be like, well, I die. You live under my shit. You do this shit. Because I got to.
Yeah,
But you don't got to.
First of all, okay,
Right.
I tell my children that all the time. The law tells me to feed you, send you to school, and get you medical care. They ain't tell me it has to be quality food. I can give you ramen noodles. I can send you to the most fucked up school in the neighborhood. I can have you living in a hole. As long as what they consider the bare minimum of safety. So I always let my kids know the shit I do for you, I don't owe you.
And it's a real low level of what they consider safe.
It's a very low level.
Complexion.
Yeah.
For your so
And your zip code.
And your zip code.
Exactly.
Your economical background. I always let them know I don't owe you the extra steps that I take for you. You know what I mean? I've had to let them know that. But no, so we got to the root of it, y'all. And what he said was, I'm not doing enough with my craft.
Amen.
I'm done.
You know what? He's going to stay alive a long time.
Yeah, I feel that stress, you know.
But he was 14 at the time.
But that's how you know he's really passionate about it.
Yeah, and so we all started through investing in him financially, emotionally. Everybody, like U Street TV was like, shit. Let Uncle Carlos write a check, because when he make it, I need to be in there.
Right.
Uncle Carlos said, I want to shoot in the gym.
Right,
He said,
right,
"Fuck
exactly."
that." He was like, I'm in. He's like, what you need? So, you know what I mean? So to have that, it gave me this whole look of, for myself, for people around me, cut the excuses.
Yeah.
For myself especially, I was like, I'm making excuses. If a child is sitting in front of me and saying, I'm not doing enough, and I'm asking for help to build more.
Yeah, what can you do about that?
It made me look at my own
But shout
shit.
outs to you, because like a lot of kids don't even feel comfortable talking to their parents about their craft or what they really want to do.
I didn't. Yeah, that's very true. I didn't. You
They
know.
get shot down automatically.
Yeah.
Shot down, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
If
'Cause
it
it
ain't
could be-
the typical
ain't tradition.
doctor, lawyer,
Sometimes even those.
Good
Sometimes
government.
those, because they might not be doing good in like high school or middle school. So
Yeah.
you'd be like, I want to be a doctor. You ain't even doing good right now. How you gonna be a doctor?
Yeah.
And I know a person
That does that.
that went from the streets
Oh,
to Duke.
Yeah.
Like used to smoke water,
Yeah.
weed, fighting, robbing. Everybody thought that.
Oh,
he ain't
shit.
going.
He's now a scientist.
But I know some
Real
people
life.
too now that actually is an artist, like works with high-end artists. I mean, painting, sculpting. Went into martial arts, would travel, was paid by the State Department to travel all around the world from Southeast, was strung out off boat the day he graduated Corcoran, from the Corcoran art college. You know what I mean? So the stories are impeccable. And guess what? August 29th is his birthday.
Wow. Shout out to the Virgos.
Y'all
It's
just
Libra
struck the man.
season right now. Hold on. Hold
Nah,
on. Libra
Virgos, there's a
season.
lot of good Virgos though.
Nah.
There's a lot of good Virgos.
It's a lot of great Virgos.
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all are very
Some of the best of Virgo.
like horse blinders when it comes to working and building.
Yes.
Like y'all will focus in so deep, you know.
Yeah, because that's what my mom never understood. She understands now a little
Yeah.
bit. But
It just take us,
My son
sometimes our
chose me
parents
well.
to get on, get with it.
To get with it. Yeah, they don't understand. I
Yeah.
think some parents are just afraid for you, and then their fears, they
Project it on you.
Yeah.
they project their
Definitely.
fears on you. People project their fears on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but shout out to you guys for breaking through and doing what you want to do and what you were meant to do.
got
you know,
Stayed in the game.
walking many paths, you know, because I
Can't stop
realized
what's
in life
ordained.
Yeah,
you cannot
definitely.
stop. I realize in life we can't walk just one path. Sometimes, you know, you get knocked off of that one and you got to find some new direction.
You might come
know.
back to it eventually,
Yeah.
but
Take that street again.
yeah.
You know, it happens.
Yeah.
Hands hurting. We was writing the plan. It didn't work. I had to write it again.
Hello, church, tabernacle, bars.
Church. Yes.
Bars.
So how are y'all feeling about his EP? How are y'all
East
feeling
Dakota.
about it?
East Dakota is one of the best EPs that ever dropped in the world. Best
That's
cover
right.
that dropped in the world.
That's
Can
right.
I say that I was able to, I love when I could pull some lyrics from some things, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And, being able to pull some lyrics, I was like, yes. I like a good quototable. That's why.
Isn't
I
it
love a
quality
good-
in
It
such a
is
short amount of
quality.
time?
Yeah, I was like, damn, it's over already.
She did say that. No, because look, she was hitting the button, right? In the car, and I wasn't paying attention. You know what I mean? I'm just talking, and so she's like, is this over? I was like, oh, yeah. it's just
Start
an
it over
EP.
again.
And yeah, she did. She started over again. It made me feel like when we listened to Yeezy's EP, remember? We listened to that joint.
Yeah, we listened to about 4 or 5
We
times.
listened to about
back
4 or
to back.
5 times, and we were just like, it's over already.
When's
We
the
were-
last time you compared a underground up and coming artist to Yeezy?
Never.
Exactly.
No, yes, I have.
East Dakota, go
Sorry,
get it now.
but I have, but not. It's been 7 years.
Yeah.
East Dakota, and that's
Yeah.
the year of completion.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
East Dakota, go get it now.
That's right. Gang,
East Dakota.
gang. Gang, gang. That's right.
Absolutely.
I like
Go
it.
get it now. What did I say this morning about, shout out to Ethan Spalding, another one of our favorites.
Yeah, shout
What
out.
did I say this morning, though, about a particular song? I said I was riding on the road, and I was like, what say what I said. What I said, I was listening to that song, and I said, I was like, Sweezo kind of
oh,
body.
yeah, you was like,
I
Sweezo
was
killed
like,
that
you bodied this joint. Because I always find myself quoting certain lyrics from your verse in the joint. And like, y'all know how somebody will say something in your head, they'll say something and it's a song, and you'll
definitely.
sing the song
Oh,
in your
yeah,
head.
yeah, definitely.
And my friend said, we was video chatting, he was like, because I need somebody to better me. And in my head, I was like, she better me.
Oh yeah.
Before I touch on that, one last thing that people don't know since East Dakota interview, he uploaded it in like a day. He took it down like 3 times.
Wow.
Made the cover in like one night. Recorded all the songs in like about one session. So
Really?
It's a lot that went involved in that.
You recorded all the songs in one session, though?
Yeah.
Damn.
And
Damn.
then this is the
That's
other
work.
story.
Yeah.
That wasn't even supposed to be the project.
Yeah.
He had a whole nother album.
Yeah, because that flow on
And then
it,
he
the
came
way
back
it
with
flowed.
that album.
And then you came back with that. First of all, let's talk about the cover art, though.
Okay.
Cover art, I love it. It's like this beautiful abstract painting with these, very earthy Italy water looking tones.
Yeah, like watercolors.
It's like sand and beautiful, turquoise
Sun.
water, and then your face behind it. What made you, did you design that?
Yeah, I did.
And you designed it.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So
You're a piece of work.
You are a piece of work. So you are just a full-on Renaissance man.
Yeah.
So you're into fashion. You're a model. You also, do you get behind the camera?
Yeah.
You're a creative director. You design a lot of the sweatshirts, the t-shirts, you have a good fashion eye. We were talking about upcycling clothing. We were talking about picking good pieces, being, conscious of our environment and not, helping the fashion industry use so much water. So you're an environmentalist, sort of, kind of, and you love,
And he
Tap
washed
it one
up.
more time. He's a black man.
and he's a black man. Black ladies, I love black men like I love God, darlings. And so it's true. It's true. When I had my son, I thought I knew a lot of things about, being opposite a man. I found out I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing. And I'm sad to say that social media has opened up positive things, but I'm learning so many negative things about like our society that we kind of knew existed, but you had never really saw some things. The misogyny in this country amongst people in my circle it's disheartening.
Yeah.
And I hear so many men say so many horrible judgmental things about us as women, and I'm like, you love pussy but you hate women.
Yeah.
You cannot
Yeah, that
love
don't go
women
together.
and
Yeah.
say such judgmental things like this.
It's a hard place because like I feel like social media just put everybody's feelings on blast.
I also
And-
feel like it put the bright light on who people really are, and
Yeah.
we did not know that.
But it's
And-
hard to
and-
shine the bright light, though, because you don't really know who people are. You know what I'm saying? On social media, he's like, okay, today you good, tomorrow you in love, tomorrow you orange, today you black.
That's
like,
them.
what the hell? Yeah.
And it's a lot of, but this is what it, and it's a lot of people out there with mental issues.
It is.
And they don't know how to handle
It is.
this social media thing. Because
Yeah.
sometimes it just be like, they're just in the moment. And then they see other people acting like that. And it's monkey see, monkey do. Because, you know, if this person got famous for saying whatever come out the side of their neck.
So they go on and be destructive too.
Yeah.
You
But
know.
it don't
And we're,
work the same.
we're
It does not.
desensitized as a
we
motherfucker.
are very desensitized,
Yeah.
and the internet generation has played a huge part in that. People don't know how to hold conversations anymore. I'm always weirded out when a dude wants to text you to death.
Yeah.
I'll be like, nigga, I don't have time for
To
this
read all
shit.
this shit. Like,
And the society with that, they kind of made the roles unbalanced.
It's very unbalanced.
So that's why a lot of men, because sometimes, you know, they'll be at your job like, you know, this is that. Like, your life isn't set up like how it used to be. Like, the man could go get a good bag and provide.
and provide for
But
the
now
woman.
the woman could just provide all day.
But let me say this, a lot of men don't want to anymore because of the off balance and because we've blurred the lines, and and then women play a part in this too, because there are women who don't know how to
let
be
it go.
women, to be women, and don't know how to fall back. In my relationship, when I finally did end up living with someone outside of my marriage, when I got out of a marriage and lived with a man, we had to have conversations, and I had to say to him, I would never move into a place that I can't afford to pay the rent, but I'm not going to pay the rent. I said, I need to feel safe. I need to feel protected, and I need to feel like you can lead and carry this household. I said, will I contribute? Absolutely. I will pay all the utilities. I will, you know, I'm old fashioned. I want to cook the food. I want to do, you know, and I still had a career and a job and a paycheck, you know, but he was like, I've never heard that, but I understand. And when I was like, you know, I'm not saying you carry it all, you know, but he paid the rent. I paid all the utilities, and he was like happy with that, because he was like, shit, that shit off
and he
my
got
plate.
a warm meal.
And some people
every
abuse
day.
their power. Like,
Yeah.
some people abuse their power. Because, it is supposed to be, like, equal.
Yeah.
But some people would rather... They know that they can do it, but they know it could also go like a little left. Like, if I do this, I'm gonna get stressed out, but they'll still do it just to have that level of control.
Yeah.
Being male or female.
Yeah, no, people do that.
That's
and I
60-40
don't believe
shit.
in the equality.
That's
I believe
70-30.
in the care of treating a person, you know, reciprocity. Because we're not equal. I can't conceive a child and he can't carry the baby. We're not equal.
Yeah.
I'm thinking equal as just as
Kindness, careness,
Yeah.
fairness.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. There's a reciprocity in that. That's the equality and reciprocity, yes. But no, we're not equal. You know.
What
Yeah,
about
just be a
now?
good
What
person.
about now? What about now in the situation where you could possibly make more?
I did. I
Okay.
did. And I in my marriage, I made more. In my
Yeah.
marriage, we reversed it. But I will say this. And don't DM me, don't email me. You can unfollow me. But in the relationship, I felt like also with me making more money, I was getting promoted every year. I was pushing, hustling, doing this, doing that. And his personality, he was content to support me as far as like moral support. He worked, but he worked. He had jobs and he would contribute, but he didn't want more than that. And it, you know, if I had a penis, it wouldn't have been hard at all. And it got to the point where I was turned off, because for us as women, safety, emotionally, physically, sexually, financially, turns us on. You know, being, you know, admired and heard, and, you know, our feelings being valid is a turn on. You know what I mean? And so I just think that in his defense, and both of ours, we got married really young, really fast, met, married 2 months, stayed together for a long time. You know what I mean? And we didn't have that blueprint of these healthy households where we could take from that and build from it. We didn't have it, you know, so we didn't know what to do. And I didn't know to talk to him, to work it out, to search myself. Because he couldn't make me happy. I needed to already be at the table with that shit. You know, and so I didn't know that.
Did y'all get married because of A, y'all loved each other?
No.
B, you loved each other so much you
No.
wanted government involved?
We got married. We got married because of this, and I do believe that a marriage is a business plan. I will not put my name on anything for you. I'm not co-signing shit. I'm not buying no house with you because stuff fails.
Yeah.
Stuff fails, and the government does not recognize we was boyfriend and girlfriends and liked each
For
other.
10 years.
It's like a record
25
deal.
years.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm also not popping out no rack of babies for you and getting stretch marks and shit, and I'm not the wife and on some health insurance and life insurance and you know what I mean? No, it's a business deal.
Yeah.
And so I got married thinking I loved him as a person, but I got married thinking that the whole romantic feeling would come later.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe in all
that's
of
how
that,
it was
though.
back in the day.
I don't believe in being swarmed over and butterflies in the stomach. I believe that, and I also don't believe in falling in love with potential. I do believe that because we romanticize love too much, and then when it gets murky and muddy, and
You
that
don't
broken
understand how to
person, you're
process it.
healing them with your love. Then you want to leave her because you feel like she's crazy because you're helping heal her. And so when we romanticize love and take the dirty parts out, that's when shit falls apart. Love is not always beautiful.
For sure.
No, it's not.
It's not always beautiful. And everybody has some wounded parts in them that they don't discover until they get before a person that shows them that.
Or trying to love.
Yeah. You know, I've been guilty of not loving back because I wasn't taught to trust. I wasn't taught vulnerability. I was taught, get over that shit, get up, get out, get going. From a child up. So I was very shitty to my husband sometimes because I was like, nigga, so what? Get up, get the fuck out, get it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that wasn't the good approach for him. He needed me to hear him out and be more understanding and then hold his hand through a process.
That's another thing. Love language. You know.
Love
You
language
gotta
is a big
understand,
deal.
Yeah. How people want to be loved and talked to, communicate to.
But you have to know yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Everything
if you
starts
don't,
there.
Exactly.
Everything starts there.
If you're not speaking loving things to yourself, how are you doing that to somebody else? Because I was like that with myself. Like, it would, what? Okay, you had 5 seconds to cry it out, dry up,
Suck it up.
put that Mac on, and smile for the world.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Marriage is a whole different relationship.
It's oh God. God.
Just thinking about it. And I ain't even
Relationships are different because you can be married just under the love and guise
without
of
the
you.
contract.
And I think
Yeah.
that, the contract, because a lot of those times, those contracts don't even get, like, sorted out.
No.
Proper negotiation,
And that
nothing. It's
motherfucking
just,
fine print gets
just
you all
go.
the time.
That fine print gets you all the time. It's easy to get in, but
It's
hard to get out.
Hell yeah.
Sheesh.
You know, and I say that for all of it because, you know, it's relationships, and when you really open up and hand your heart over to someone and say, "Nan, I'm trusting you."
It's funny to me because a lot of people, you know, had that big fantasy about marriage because of the movies and TV shows.
That's what I'm talking
But it's
about.
like nobody.
They
like,
romanticize it.
But you
That
never
wedding
seen
is
divorce.
one day.
Yeah, exactly. But you never seen Divorce Court.
An hour and 37 minutes.
You never
of love.
seen Maury?
Exactly. Maury, Divorce Court.
Anything.
They skip those shows.
Ain't nobody
Yeah.
ever watched the Lifetime channel.
Okay.
You ain't see your neighbors.
Right.
Yeah.
Mr. So-and-so
For
trying
my
to
man.
fuck everybody
You
in the
never seen
building.
For my man.
They had Cinderella on loop.
Exactly.
Okay, you know.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Stop leaving your
Like-
shoe outside.
Right.
Right.
Nigga, I hate you.
Right.
Right. And they sleeping together every night. I fucking hate your guts. Like,
That's what I always hear from a lot of marriages, like the word hate more.
well, let me say this.
Not like you really hate them, but y'all
they
get
do.
to that
But they do.
friction level.
Yeah.
Ozzie Davis and Ruby Dee said they in their 40-year marriage they fell out of love several times and disliked each other a lot, but you can't do that at the same time. They said when one was out of love with the other one was still so in love, you know, with the other person that
Brought
they
it
can
back.
pull each other back.
Yeah, I get that.
And I was just like, oh shit, that's
deep,
what was
though.
happening, and I didn't know that then.
Yeah, they found their love language though.
They found
What
their
worked for them.
Yeah, but they knew
Exactly.
themselves.
Yeah.
They knew themselves, you know.
I feel like you really just got to be dedicated to say like you gonna do whatever. You care that much to be with this person that you gonna do whatever to make it work.
You
If
invest,
not,
yeah.
don't sign that damn paper.
Don't
Uncle
sign.
Sam.
Don't do it.
Exactly.
And don't hold your hands out and accept someone's heart if
If
you're
you
not
can't-
ready
mhm,
to
can't-
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Take it on.
right. to do the doctoring, you know, and the protection. Yeah, we have to start healing as a society. And, you know, one of my things on my, you know, to-do checklist, along with my fasting and cleansing and, you know, is also with social media. It's difficult when you run businesses, but I found a balance. Like, I can fall back and then have somebody else take over for a while, because
Just to clear your mind.
yeah, but because it's feeling like everything society is feeling so extremely unbalanced to a tipping point. Like, all we gotta do is just push.
Yeah.
And I feel like the purge is coming. Like, you know what I mean? Because
Delete,
people,
edit,
yeah,
take it back.
it's like we got to do it. People are so broken and so alone in their brokenness, but around so many people.
Yeah.
I will say I'm glad that mental health is being talked about a lot more now.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot it's going to be a
That's
lot
the
more.
upside of social media, because people been killing themselves. By the way,
Yeah.
I grew up with somebody who killed themselves. You know what I mean? People been committing suicide. People been, you know, suffering with mental illnesses. People have been this stuff has been existing.
But you know what's crazy?
Something in
It's
the
like more so mental illness in the black community.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
every other community, they kind of embrace it. But you know,
Yeah.
they black community, you be
they're
all right.
just,
You
they're
be
just
all right.
sad and brilliant. But that's what I said. That's what I grew up with. Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, nigga, I'm not fine.
And then it's like
You a
even,
boy, you ain't
even,
no girl, stop crying.
even beyond that, like sometimes it starts with like PTSD, and then it goes into it, so they wouldn't know how to handle. Like if you 5 and you see somebody's head get blown off,
And it's levels,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
bro.
You don't
It's
even-
Or if you're a 5-year-old who's naturally a empath, and then in your household everybody is screaming and yelling and barking
Yeah.
at you, and all you're hearing is I ain't shit, I ain't shit, I ain't shit, and they're not really saying that, but the way they're treating you,
Yeah.
and treating you like you're just an object in a room, and this 5-year-old who needs to be nurtured is not being nurtured.
Yeah.
That's PTSD.
Yeah.
You know, because then you grow up in a world and emotionally you've been told you don't matter. Your thoughts, your feelings. So you don't know how to maneuver and manage your emotional intelligence. You have none.
Yeah, and then you go shoot up a school.
And
Or then
Well,
you-
we're not.
or
We're,
you
we're
shit
not
on
shooting
yourself.
up no
Yeah.
schools.
No, that's what
We're
I'm
not-
gonna say. That's not true.
No.
That's why. That's why.
You suppress your feelings. You get with shitty people.
You go shoot up
put
a block.
yourself
Yeah, you
around
go shoot
shitty
up the
people.
block.
What you want to say
Yeah.
something, Juan?
No, I mean it's just our community. We don't spend
Hold your
enough
mic
time-
up.
Our community, we don't spend enough time like focusing on mental health.
We don't.
Like meditation should be something that we focus on more. Like just clearing our minds, being by ourselves. We come, like you said, we come around each other with all these problems.
Yes.
And it just accumulates, and everybody got problems, and then that turned into all these.
And
negative
nobody
things in
talks
our
about
community.
anything other than laughing, being funny, drinking,
Drugs,
but we
yeah.
never talk about what's going on for the
Exactly.
day. I'm
Solving
good.
it. Yeah.
Same shit, different day. We the same rehearsed responses all of the time.
And and it's like, what the fuck is good? Like,
What is what is good?
Yeah.
Right.
Your
Right.
I
own
done,
definition
like,
of what good
it's-
is for that day, I guess.
But it's like food. Like sometimes it's made good, but it doesn't taste good. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's-
right.
That shit looks
it's
great,
good for you,
not
but it's not
good.
the best.
It's not good. Right. But you know, that's so true. And we have to get better, man.
Yeah.
I think the most common form of PTSD with black people is police. And I say that because like I just look at how other like races even respond to having like police interaction. And it's like we like subconsciously, it's like if I see lights, my heart,
Same here.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
but I've been a victim of police, you know, brutality.
me too.
As a
Yeah.
black
Yeah.
woman, more than once.
Yeah.
Once, my first time I was a teenager. Me and Coochie Pop guy, we were teenagers. We grew up together, and so we were teenagers. We were 16 and 17 years old. Police pulled us over and called me all types of black bitches and everything, and we didn't even do
Wow.
anything. Never told us what we did.
Yeah.
Let us go.
They never can.
You know, and then second time in Georgia, racist ass cop told me he'll see me again, black bitch. Watch my back, because I beat a ticket,
Jeez.
and he said it in open in front of people. I was done. I
Yeah.
packed my shit up and came back up north. I was done.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I said, oh nah, you
mean-
won't get me.
And then it's worse because like what was that? when Obama was in office, it's kicked off.
It kicked off to let him know, nigga, you ain't shit.
Yeah, it
and let
kicked
us
off.
know that he can't protect you. I said that.
Yeah,
it got worse.
We're the law.
I mean, we're the law. You're nothing. And they didn't want us to have this sense of pride. We're going to have it anyway.
Yeah.
But they were saying, we letting you know this ain't nothing.
Yep. Everything
And that's when it started.
they cut that shit.
It's just a gang. That's
Yeah,
just
it's
what
a
it is.
gang.
They all gang.
mafia.
Yeah, they all gang.
Yeah, they're more mafia like.
I found out they actually really got even sub gangs within
Yeah.
police force. Like they got their own
They
gangs
do.
inside that
They
gang.
have, in the fraternal, there's an order.
That's
And there's
crazy.
different frats within that frat.
Yep.
And they rob and kill and
Yeah.
all
All
the
of it.
stuff
Yeah.
that every other gang do.
Yeah.
All of it.
They just could clean it up better.
Yep. All of it. Well, guys, we've talked our music. We've talked our social issues.
Yeah.
We've talked everything. We always do, though. We always touch on it all. We've learned lessons, lots of them. We
Couple of
talk
jewels.
fashion,
Got a
couple of jewels.
Okay.
You guys got a couple of jewels, yeah. And per usual, it's been a pleasure
Of course.
to have you
Absolutely.
most beautifulest guys here at the table.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers are beautiful.
Yes, y'all are.
Yes, y'all really
Inside
are.
Y'all
and out.
beautiful too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any shows coming up? What can we expect? What can we look out for?
Oh, October 5th, we out Baltimore, Joe Squared. October 10th through the 12th, we out A3C,
Where's that?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ow.
Taking a show on the road.
Yes.
They
Taking
ain't
a
ready.
show
We'll be
on
on
the
the
road.
Mumbos.
They ain't ready.
The
Y'all ain't
Mumbo Saw
ready.
stage. Shout out
Yes.
to Studio Play. Shout out Mr. West.
Shout out
Dope.
Backyard Band.
Shout out Backyard Band.
Oh, shit.
Dope. I love it. That is beautiful. I wish that was the time we were going to be down Georgia. We always in Georgia. Like literally, that's our second home.
For real?
Yeah, always.
I love it.
Yeah, I wish we were down there. I don't want to live there anymore. I live there. We like visiting, but I don't want to live there anymore.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
If somebody, you get a ticket, like, I'm still getting black, bitch.
In the court. In the court.
Yeah, that's real.
Right.
And then they gonna show up. Yeah, they gonna show up to court. I told you I see you
And
again.
threaten me in the court.
Oh, yeah.
Threaten me in the court. I was
Now that's
like, I
bad.
packed my shit up like the Klan was outside.
They probably were. They were sitting
I
right there.
grabbed G. I was like, son, we gonna call your daddy. We going back.
Now you know the Klan really be having meetings at Piedmont Park.
I believe it. I believe it.
You know what I
wouldn't be
wanted to
surprised
do
they
is
have
because you could
next door.
sign up for the Klan online. I wanted to do that
You
one
should.
time. Yeah.
We should all do it. Sign up for the
Black
Klan.
people, yeah, black people just sign up
listen.
for the Klan.
No, listen. We should sign up and then we should all show up.
I got my membership card. Get out of here, nigger.
I pay my fees.
Black
fees. And we show up like shit.
Show up like the Bad Boys 2
Hold
intro.
up. We need to show up in an open carry state where we can actually
Yeah.
register for our gun, show up with our open carry. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can go back to Georgia where that police was at.
You know, exactly. Be like,
He
we
gonna be
here.
there. He
You
the one
know,
in the
you
red
I'm
robe.
a member too.
I'm a member too.
I told you I'd see you again.
Don't act like Dave Chappelle. What you mean I'm black?
What you mean? I'm black.
I hate niggas.
But I say that was the funniest shit ever.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Shout out to
For
Dave
sure.
Chappelle.
Okay, how
man.
can we find you guys? How can we find you? We got a minute left.
Yo, Montez Brenard on everything: Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah,
Apple
you're
Music.
easy to find. Montez.
Brenard.
Spell, yes, Brenard.
Brenard.
There you go. People that be trying to put some old phonetics and shit on it. You know.
At Sweezo, SWIEZO.
There you go. Are they finding you, Juan?
I'm not on social.
No.
I love it, Juan.
Good for you.
You can find Juan at mgmt at sweezoland.com.
There you go.
If you have any questions.
If you have any questions, that's why Juan is sane. And
Bubbles and bourbon.
Hey, you can find me on Instagram, bubbles_in_and bourbon. On Instagram and Facebook, Bubbles and Bourbon.
girl, you's an underscore honey. Y'all underscore honeys be killing me.
Thank y'all for listening.
Thank you.
Yes.
The brunch bitches. It's been real.
Let me finish my drink. Shit.